So this girl gets a text from an unknown number saying, "Hi, it's your mom." And she's like, "Okay, weird flex, but whatever." Until she realizes her mother has been tracking her the entire time. And that's not even the craziest part. Here's what happened. Before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We drop new wild stories every single day, and you do not want to miss what's coming. All right, now let's go. Let me tell you about a woman whose own mother put a GPS tracker in her car. Just to text her one question: "What are you doing there?" So picture this. This woman is 32 years old, 2 kids. She's a grown adult with her own driver's license, her own car, and she pulls into a parking lot, cuts the engine, takes a breath. And before she can even open the door, ding, what are you doing there? Not a stranger, not a stalker ex. Her mother, who bugged her car like she's law enforcement running a sting operation on her own daughter for going to the grocery store. I need you to sit with that because it only gets crazier from here. Okay, so let's rewind. Let's build this out because you can't understand where we're going until you understand where she came from. This woman grows up in a house that runs on 2 things: religion and rules. Her mother, deeply, intensely devoted to this church group. And I don't mean sees you Sunday church. I mean the kind of church that former members describe as cult-like. 2 services a week, non-negotiable. She's in the choir. Her friends have to be church friends. School friends need not apply. Can't hang out after school. Can't have a life outside those 4 walls. Because mama decided every friend this girl ever made was, say it with me, a bad influence. Every single one. Now here's the thing. Was she taken care of? Yeah. Food on the table, clothes on her back, even trips overseas. Mama came from nothing, built something real, house, savings, the whole thing. Credit where it's due, but affection, warmth, a hug on a bad day, nowhere to be found. What she got instead was strict, cold, and very big on physical discipline. The kind you remember, vividly, decades later, and there was one line Mama used to drop like it was nothing. "If you ever leave the church, I won't want to know you anymore." Hold on to that. We're coming back to it. So what does a kid do when home feels like a prison? She breaks out, literally sneaking out, running away. From 19 years old, she's trying to move out, trying to build a life, trying to just breathe. She finally settles down at 25. Did not approve. Wrong religion, turned her nose all the way up until, plot twist, the grandkids showed up. Then suddenly she came around. Funny how that works. But here's where the story turns dark, and I gotta be real with you for a second. That relationship was abusive, emotionally and physically. And this woman, listen to how strong this is. She didn't just run, she planned, made sure she could stand on her own 2 feet first. Got her own place, got her kids set up comfortable, left with her head high and no financial leash around her neck. That's not luck, that's a warrior. And then life. The world shuts down, work dries up, rent still due, 2 little kids still need everything, and she's drowning trying to do it all alone. So her dad, and notice it's dad, not mama, says, "Come home for a bit, let us help." And every bone in her body said no. Because moving back in with her mother gave her anxiety, real physical dread. But when you're a mother yourself, you swallow your pride for your babies. So she went back. Big mistake. Now here's where mama shows you exactly who she is. The daughter buys the kids school shoes, good shoes, proud mama shoes. Next day, grandma shows up with better shoes, more expensive shoes. Hands them right to the kids. The daughter buys a school bag. Grandma, fancier bag. Every time this woman does something for her own children, mama runs out and does it bigger. Not out of love, out of war. And she narrates it out loud in front of the kids. "Oh, do you like what grandma bought you? Aren't you lucky to have me? What would you do without me?" I'm sorry, what? You're saying that to a child about their own mother? Who's standing right there? The audacity is unmatched. But wait, remember the tracker? Oh, we're back because it wasn't a one-time thing. This woman can't drive anywhere without a text. Store, ding, friend's house, ding. What are you doing there? Every time, like a warden checking on an inmate. And then, hold on. She starts seeing someone. Little happiness. One day a week, only when the kids are with their dad. Never brought them around the babies. Kept it completely separate. Did everything right. Mama finds out. And what does she say? You're a mother, for goodness sake. What about your kids? You poor kids while you go be selfish, worrying about your own happiness. Selfish for wanting to not be alone after escaping abuse while being a full-time single mom. The nerve, the gall, the absolute range of disrespect. And here's the moment it all breaks. Because people started coming to this woman and saying, hey, your mom's been talking. And when they'd ask Mama how her daughter was doing, oh, she's got so many problems. She's too far gone to help. Too far gone. That's what she tells people about her own child. The child who left an abuser, who built a life from scratch, who came home to keep her kids safe. And in the house, silent treatment. They live under the same roof and this woman gets the cold shoulder like she's invisible. And Mama's good at it too. Years of practice. So here's where she landed. She stopped trying to fix it because you cannot fix something with a person who won't even admit it's broken. Her plan is simple. Get back on her feet, get her own place, and cut off contact completely for her peace, for her sanity. But her only fear? Not money, not being alone. It's the kids. That grandma will do to them what she did to her, whispering, twisting, buying loyalty, one overpriced backpack at a time. And you know what? Remember that line? If you leave the church, I won't want to know you anymore. Turns out, and this time, it's not the church she's leaving. Because some people spend their whole lives telling you, you'd be nothing without them. And the bravest thing you can ever do is go out there and become everything. Without them, she put a tracker in the car, but she never once figured out how to keep her daughter from finding the exit. Your mother is literally a secret agent, bro. She's out here with spy equipment in your car, texting you mysterious messages, probably knows exactly where you are right now. And honestly, I don't know if that's the most protective thing I've ever heard or the most terrifying. Maybe both? Yo, that sounds crazy.